What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back in with a new video, and today, it is time that we do the top 10 Congressional Republicans. Now, just like most of the videos this week, it is a pre-recorded video, so if a poorly planned scandal happened or anything like that, well, I'm sorry. This is my opinion of the top 10 Congressional Republicans. Now, I take into account multiple factors. One, are they great at winning elections, right? Like, for example, if they're like a Biden plus one seat, they win by 10 points or something like that, that's a great sign. I also look at their voting record, etc. So yeah, this is just my personal opinion. You could probably guess who's number one, but that is what it is. Now, before I forget, of course, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash that like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the little bell, and yes, of course, go follow that mysterious Twitter account in the description down below. And yeah, so let's get into it, folks. The top 10 Congressional Republicans. So, number 10, I think this is kind of an easy one, Yvette Herrell. And, you know, she represents a very interesting district in New Mexico. It went from a Trump plus 8 seat to a Biden plus 1 seat, but she's going to win easily. And, well, she has a very, very good voting record for a New Mexico Republican. Usually these Republicans in New Mexico, their voting record stinks. But Yvette Herrell has overall a good voting record on the issues. In my opinion, she is doing a lot of good for New Mexico. I mean, most of the time when we get a Republican frickin' from New Mexico, they have garbage voting records. Well, not her. So, yeah. She is a good overall voting record representative, and I think she's going to win easily. So, Yvette Herrell, number 10. Number 9 is my man Scott Perry, chairman of the Freedom Caucus, which, again, the Freedom Caucus, they are my opinion, the closest thing to a national conservative caucus in the House. Is it perfectly? No. But this guy here is great on the issues. In my opinion, the number 1 representative from Pennsylvania. This guy is great on the issues, and he's been a great leader of the Freedom Caucus. The Freedom Caucus, when you're in leadership of the Freedom Caucus, you usually know what you're doing. And he has been a staunch supporter of Trump, all right? And he is a great representative, has a great voting record, great on immigration, great on foreign policy. In my opinion, will be the next senator of Pennsylvania in 2024. So hopefully he can win, but Scott Perry, my man, does a great job as chair of the Freedom Caucus. Number 8, maybe a surprise one, Tom McClintock. That's how you say it. McClintock is a giga chad. He is the number 1 California representative by far. This guy is a hawk on immigration, not just legal immigration. And, well, this guy, he nearly won the lieutenant governor's election in California in 2006. He is an electoral juggernaut, considering this is California. This guy has been a warrior on cultural issues, including Juneteenth, the LGBT cult, etc. He has been great on the issues and will continue to represent his district well. Now, number 7. This is somebody in the past I have criticized for being a bit of a loser at times, but that was me just overreacting and stuff. It's Jim Jordan. Look, on big tech, that's his number 1 issue that he's not good on. Outside of that, this guy has a near perfect voting record. He is a fighter in the House Judiciary Committee. He has been a close ally of Trump, and, well, he is just a chad on the issues, alright? On even gay marriage, he's still a great candidate on. On immigration, he's great on. Just the one issue that's preventing Jim Jordan from being higher is, well, big tech. I mean, big tech's lining his pockets. That's his problem. If it wasn't for that, he would be damn near number one, in my opinion. So, number 6, this guy has made one of the biggest comebacks I've ever seen. If this was a year ago, I would have said he's one of the worst representatives. Chip Roy. Look, Chip Roy a year ago was shit. Complete dog shit. I mean, bashing Trump for my insurrection, etc. And I wanted this guy primary. But then something changed. He became a hawk on immigration. Not just illegal, legal immigration. He bashed these free market lolberts. He bashed them. He's like, look, we can't just be the free market party. We need to be a party of the people. Right? He's been running a great messaging since then. He's been a warrior, standing up for parents, and, well, talking about issues that matter, not just socialism. And he's been great. And, well, rumor is Chip Roy may be running for the Texas Senate spot in 2024 if Cruz doesn't run. So this guy has been great on the issues and will continue to be great. And again, I think if he continues the path he's going, he could potentially be number one in the future. Now, number 5, Mary Miller. Which, Mary Miller, speaking of that, Mary Miller stand on Twitter. Go follow him. He helped with these lists. Again, in the description down below, link to his Twitter. But enough of that. Mary Miller, she is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal on the issues. Look, on immigration, she's a hawk. Iraq, she wants us out of it, etc., etc., etc. Ukraine, she wants to put America first, not Ukraine first. She has been great on the issues, introduced great legislation, LGBT stuff, etc., etc. Objected to the votes from Arizona, Pennsylvania, etc. And she's running against a big fat rhino in Rodney Davis. It's just everything she does is great. And I hope that she does win re-election technically against an incumbent. Funny. But she's been great on the issues. A lot of people hate her because, well, she's based. So that is what it is. Number 4, Thomas Massie. Look, if this was, again, just kind of like Chip Roy, if this was 2 years ago, I wanted this guy primaried. I mean, I thought he was turning another Justin Amash. I mean, it's like he was trying to stop all the stimulus stuff. Well, a couple years later, he was right. The stimulus stuff was a disaster for this country. It caused a lot of chaos. It hurt the middle class. And he was the only one to say, I am not voting for this. And he has been near phenomenal. He is Ron Paul's successor. Great on immigration. I mean, he is a hawk on immigration. Free trade? Surprisingly, he's good on that. He's good on trade. He's great on foreign policy. He's good on government corruption. Great on gun rights. And he is the perfect... I mean, he's not even a libertarian, I don't think, anymore. I wouldn't call him a libertarian. I mean, his immigration stances definitely are not libertarian. Well, like, technically, I mean, in my opinion, libertarianism would support immigration restriction, but that's a whole different story. This guy has been phenomenal in the past couple of years and near perfect. And in my opinion, he is number 4, and I have to give him a big fat sorry because I messed up when I said he should be primaried. This guy, I am sorry. Thomas Massie, I'm sorry. So number 3 is my man, Warren Davidson from Ohio's 8th. Man, what an upgrade. I mean, think about this. Warren Davidson was a successor to that loser of a speaker we had before Paul Ryan. I hate the guy so much, I'm not even going to say his name. That guy sucks. But either way, Warren Davidson, he is such an underrated representative. For Ohio's 8th, he is the closest thing to a near perfect Ohio representative. Trade, he's great on. Immigration, he's great on. And his rhetoric has been phenomenal. And, well, in my opinion, he's going to be the next senator in 2024. I think he's running for the United States Senate. And while he's talking about issues that matter, I mean, just his cryptocurrency stuff. This is his only L. Yeah, just no. The cryptocurrency stuff, that's his only L. But outside of that, he focuses on creating manufacturing jobs. You know, that is pretty good considering this is, Ohio's GOP. Usually they're anti-manufacturing, but it is what it is. And Warren Davidson is number 3 on my list. He is nearly a perfect representative. Number 2, Andy Biggs. Do I gotta say anything other than this guy is the best person in leadership? In my opinion, he should be the next Speaker of the House. 100%. This guy, right, for a Mormon conservative, again, I have nothing against Mormons, well, kind of, but either way, Mormon Republicans usually have garbage voting records. Not Andy Biggs. He has a near perfect voting record. The only one close in leadership that understands, hey, we should be focusing on reducing immigration, not bending the knee on LGBT stuff, fighting against gun control, etc. He has been great on the issues. On Ukraine, he's like, hey, America first. It has been a great victory. And while on immigration, this guy is vastly underrated on it. And again, I don't think he's number 1 because the guy number 1, I cannot diss him. But Andy Biggs has been a great representative. And I hope, right? I hope that he becomes Speaker of the House one day. I mean, seriously, he was one of the only people to vote against HR 3985, which was a disaster. He has been great on the issues. And yes, but there is one more Republican that, in my opinion, is the best overall, right? Look, this guy has great rhetoric, great policy stances, and while I don't think he'll run for anything higher in the future, I hope he does, I don't think he would, it is, of course, my guy, Paul Gosar. Look, this is all you need to know about Paul Gosar. They call him a far-right politician. This is all you need to know about him. You know immediately, this guy is based. This guy is just a Chad. I mean, he's one of the only representatives talking about white replacement theory. Not even theory, just, hey, the demographics of our country has changed dramatically. We should fix this. I mean, for a representative, he is such Chad. He boycotted Pope Francis. He wants immigration moratorium. He wants fair trade, etc., etc., etc. And, well, he has been a strong supporter of Trump, right? I mean, this guy, underrated how strongly he supported Trump, and you just keep looking at his policy stances, nearly perfect. So that is, of course, my top 10 representatives. You can disagree with what you want, but in my opinion, Paul Gosar is number 1. If you did enjoy this video, which I hope you did, smash that like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the little bell, and yes, of course, go follow that mysterious Twitter account in the description down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.